Good evening, everyone. You join us for this 2020 match between Pakistan and England.
I'm not entirely sure about this decision. Hopefully the captain knows what they're doing and can explain it to the team, but I wouldn't want to be bowling first on this wicket.
Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on. That's off the middle of the bat.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Azam is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Pads away. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Can't see why this would be overturned. Looks to have struck right in front.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. We won't be seeing a change of decision, just as we suspected, and they have to go now. It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
Ali from the south end. Out! Yeah! What a catch!
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. Woakes from the north end.
Yeah.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Azam has got the big shot away this over.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Woakes from the north end.
Waiting. Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Ali shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots.
Yep.
Nicely played.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Nice shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing. And that's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Yep.
Super shot that.
Always back in the ball there, drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Superbly played through the covers for 4.
Well, a lovely shot, really good timing, out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Jordan, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
England are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Yep.
Thrashed away. What a shot.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Yep.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
And that brings up the half-century for this batsman.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid.
Timed that perfectly.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Oh dear, played on. A hint of misfortune, and that is out.
So that's the 3rd wicket down, trudging off the field.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Shah, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great shot, great timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely, for 4 runs.
Pakistan are 3 for 125. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
We've seen some very good bowling.
Wait there.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Gone. Played all around it.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yeah.
Times it nicely.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Rashid will be disappointed with that delivery.
Waiting.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with. Back go the stumps. Missed the straight ball.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
Brilliant shot, that.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Not letting batters build any momentum. Edged it.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
And keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Nicely played.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Catch it.
Taken!
Yeah!
A really good one too.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting.
And the innings comes to an end. England will need 192 runs. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Buttler comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
Yes. Yes.
Huge edge.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Gone right through the defences.
Is that a game changer? A real pillar in the batting order has been removed early on.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Power and precision in that shot.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Loud appeal.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post.
Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight. Edge, amazing delivery.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Perfect technique and placement. What great reactions, brilliant catch close in.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Some good batting. Great shot. Placement, exquisite.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four, fantastic shot.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment.
Yes.
Struck it nicely, could go to the boundary.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that.
You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Super shot.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yes.
Very sweet off the bat and four all the way.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Just need to tighten their areas now. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A good contest here at the moment.
Yes.
Edge, what a ball. They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. Too full, got what it deserved.
It was in the air for a long time, but four bounced just inside the rope.
Some adjustments to the field.
Middle that one, great timing.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Morgan will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yes, sir.
There'll be runs here.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Bowl! Chops it back onto the stumps. You can see the disappointment.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Couldn't find a gap.
Got that away nicely.
Just how sweetly this was timed.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's really high. Don't think anyone is close. Been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Good shot. It's found the gap.
This batter really is the key now. Picking up the boundaries when they need them. Just the sort of thing the team needs.
Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
And caught. That's just superb.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early.
Yes.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball.
Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Out! Caught! A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Yes.
Oh, that is a great catch.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot.
Yes.
Super piece of timing.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Rauf shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Just need to keep it simple.
Yes.
Ease through the field, there'll be runs here.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Yes.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Loud shout.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that dive. That's the match. It looked like the required runs were too many to get in that final over, and so it has proved to be.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again real soon